been more than 2 years since the start of the pandemic, a time that had a permanent impact on many lives. Well, some of those changes were, of course, quite challenging. Other additions since the pandemic have added joy. How the pandemic puppy boom is still impacting families and businesses 2 years later is tonight's Eye on KELOLAND from Bridget Bennett.
She's 2, a little over 2.
It's an age of discovery plenty of other pet parents understand.
So she's our little pandemic puppy.
Like so many families, the Van Steedums decided to get a new puppy shortly after the pandemic began.
She was such a positive thing. It gave the kids something to do and something that they could do together. I have 3 teenagers. They're in the house together all day, every day. It can get tense, so it was a good thing for them.
It was unbelievable. Everybody that inquired actually wanted the dog. It wasn't a matter of, oh, I might want a dog or what kinds. Like it was, no, we want a dog now.
During the pandemic puppy boom of 2020, dog breeders across KELOLAND were swamped with orders coming from all over the country.
It was crazy. Like the puppies we had were spoken for, and the next litter we were going to have, that was spoken for, and it was intense.
There was so much demand, breeders of all sizes could charge just about anything for a puppy and still have people lining up on their wait list.
We definitely made more money in 2020 than we have in any other year, easily.
How many are there?
The pandemic puppy boom allowed Doodles and Doors, a small family business in rural central South Dakota, to expand their facility.
In 2021, we did make the venture into getting a better, little bit bigger of a building just to make the dogs more comfortable.
And while their breeding business is still going strong, they say demand has definitely slowed down since 2020.
Our puppies have all found homes, but yet it's just been a slower thing.
Oh, those are pretty teeth.
While the puppy boom may be slowing, the surge of new pets during the pandemic continues to have a major impact on many animal industries.
We probably take anywhere from 10 to 25 calls and people asking if we're accepting new clients.
Dog groomers are some of the hardest openings to find.
We were booked through the rest of this year, 2020, and we have been since May of 2021.
As these puppies have gotten older and they're still here, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 1-2 weeks for a routine vaccine appointment.
Finding a vet in KELOLAND has also become a challenge since the pandemic puppy boom.
The emergency clinic, I've heard you might be sitting there for 4 hours before you're even seen. Like
groomers, many vets have had to stop accepting new clients.
We are seeing new patients, but we're seeing so many of them.
Dr. Sarah Hofer with South Central Veterinary Clinic says she's nearly tripled her client list since 2020, with many pandemic puppy owners coming in for the same concerns.
Definitely some separation anxiety. Their owners have gone back to the office.
And after so much time sitting at home with mom and dad, now that they're back at work, a lot of parents are looking to get their puppies in with some friends.
We have a wait list for our daycare. Even after opening a second building, that second building allowed us to have more space, which filled up quickly. And a lot of them are, we've talked with parents and with clients who got their dog during the pandemic, and they want a place for it to play and hang out during the day. Down. Good girl.
Pandemic puppies were also the inspiration behind the Puppy University program at the pet resorts.
It's allowing a space where we can grow well-trained dogs has provided a space of, I think, confidence for parents and confidence for the dogs, and just living well together. See?
Proof that the pets added to so many families during the pandemic mean more than a morale boost through a lonely, challenging time.
This isn't a 1 or 2 year thing. This isn't like get to the end of the pandemic and then we're done. This is a lifelong commitment of caring for this animal.
The Sioux Area Humane Society says many pandemic pet owners have taken that commitment seriously, as the number of surrendered pets didn't see any major increases over the past 2 years.
The best after effect, definitely, of the pandemic, yeah.
Through all of the challenges, these pets are a bright reminder of the good that came out of this unique time in history. And now, even as adolescents, they're still bringing years of joy to the families they joined during the pandemic.
We love her to pieces, yes.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Bridget Bennett.
Veterinarians are preparing for continued impacts of the pandemic puppies throughout their lifetime. Health care that will become even more in demand as the one-time puppies become senior citizens a decade from now.